What happens when you take the largest search engine in the world and combine it with the second largest, which also happens to be the biggest educational platform ever, and make it cheaper to advertise on than Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, pretty much anywhere else? Well, you get Byte. I'm kidding, that's the worst. Well, you get YouTube, possibly the most ignored, misused, and biggest opportunity for business in the world, maybe. Although, let's caveat that straight away. If you sell slippers to men and women in their 70s, it's probably not the best for an immediate return. So have a listen, but make sure you think about who your target audience are before you dive in and go YouTube crazy. The reason it's such a massive opportunity to market your business on is because you can rank content your target audience are actually searching for on Google in multiple ways. You can add your YouTube videos to blogs, which then helps them rank your blog too. You can also rank on YouTube search and be suggested to people who have an interest in your business on an epic scale. On social media, you post a piece of content and 48 hours later it's gone. This requires you to post content daily just to be seen. It's also an interruption platform. You might follow someone, but it doesn't mean you have an interest in their daily posts that get thrown at you, no matter how good the algorithms are. YouTube is intent-based. People look for your content because they actually want to find videos on this topic. Not only that, but video just isn't that great on social media anymore. It no longer gets boosted reach just because it's a video on LinkedIn. On Instagram, unless you use video a lot, you'll find a video post here and there will get less views than an image, and on Facebook, well, it's still pretty good there actually. The issue is that unless you're paying to be seen, Facebook won't really promote you much at all, so that's just a whole platform issue. And you've probably heard people say nobody reads anything anymore. Well, this isn't true, because on social media, they're reading the subtitles of a video because people don't want to listen with the sound on, which totally defeats the points of video and means actually everyone is still definitely reading. Think about it. If you think video is a good option for your business and your main goal is for people to read subtitles, which by the way, takes longer to read than a written post, then maybe you'd be better off hiring a copywriter. YouTube's video specific. People just don't watch with the sound off. They come in their droves looking for answers to their questions, entertainment, to be part of a community without being forced to see any content they don't really care about. As a business, of course, do both. Make YouTube videos and then use them on your social media platforms as well for optimum results. Hopefully, I've done enough to prick up your ears as to why you need to consider YouTube. So let's have a look at how you can market your business on the platform. There are 3 ways: through paid ads, organic, and influencers. Marketing your business using paid ads on YouTube. Let's start there. So the first thing that is going to interest you is just how much cheaper ads on YouTube are than Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. So an ad view on Facebook depends on how you set it up. But one option classes a view as when a pixel loads, so unless you can impress with 1 pixel, it's not the best. The other option classes a view as 15 seconds. On YouTube, an ad view is anything over 30 seconds, or the completion or interaction with the content. So make videos over 30 seconds for the best bang for your buck and enjoy all of those free impressions. Of course, the sound will be on too, so you can be way more engaging and creative with your intro to hook people. So how do these YouTube adverts appear? You have a few options. Probably the most powerful is an in-stream ad view. These are the ones that appear at the start of a video. You can make ones that can be skipped after 6 seconds or ones that cannot. Personally, I don't use the non-skippable ads. Less creators enable them to show on their content, and they're kind of annoying. The next option is in search. You can appear with a video at the top of search results, and then you can also have your videos appear on the partner network. This will be a video advert on other people's websites who have partnered with Google to show ads on their blog, for example. The targeting is the next thing I think you're going to find interesting. So you can, like Facebook, decide who will see your video adverts. The first option is to build an affinity audience. This is targeting people based on things that they show an interest in online. So if you are advertising a film, you could target people who have an interest in films. The next is intent. So let's say you're a recruitment company, you can show video ads to people who have been searching online for how to get a job or how to hire the best talent. So it puts an ad in front of people who are interested in that service right now. Then you have a placement ad. So let's say you want to advertise to people looking to get a job. You can put adverts on particular YouTube videos about nailing the perfect interview or how to hand in a resignation, for example. And then there's also remarketing or retargeting, whatever you call it. For me, the biggest no-brainer in digital marketing. You can show video adverts to people who visit your website after they leave. or people who have watched one of your videos or subscribed to your channel. So I have 20 videos that will appear on YouTube doing this when someone's visited our site. Short testimonials we produce to help keep us front of mind with people who might be interested in our service because they've been on our site. You can go deeper to tweak the demographics as well as the geographic side of things too. So you could say, I want to show my video advert to people in a 20-mile radius of central London who have searched recruitment-based topics. And in many cases, you might only pay for 1 penny a view. And remember, you could have a lot of views that were 29 seconds and not pay even a penny. A YouTube advert could be the place people first discover your business. If it is, you need to drive them towards more content to build trust, or a lead magnet that doesn't just feel scammy. Of course, whatever page you drive people to when they click, the ad needs to be well designed, so test and measure and tweak. Setting up conversions is a must too. You can see how effective your ads are when you do this. You can set it so that when a form is filled out as a result of an ad, you show a click, and then you can track your ROI. So the pros of YouTube ads is they're cheap, they're targeted, and so long as the rest of your marketing and strategy behind this ad is well planned, they're incredibly powerful. I'd recommend making a series of ads though. Don't just rely on one video, as it's annoying seeing the same ad over and over again. If you can, try to tell a story that shows in parts to people to keep them interested. Oh, and you can cap them too so people don't keep seeing the same ad time and time again. The cons, well, you need to know how to set up a campaign in Google, add a tracking code to your site, and have the videos produced. Personally, I don't think DIY videos have that much credibility. They don't scream it. Actually, they scream scam. So you should probably spend a little bit on the production. Oh, and you'll have to accept that you need to spend some money on testing, which is the same on all ad platforms. The next way to market your business on YouTube is to go the organic approach. What does that mean? Well, it means uploading videos to YouTube on a regular basis, targeting search terms. This is where many businesses miss out. You'll often find a business YouTube channel is just a dumping ground for content. It plays the role of a video host, and that's fine by all means, but it's only scratching the surface of what a YouTube channel can do. You probably clicked on one before and have seen a handful of videos, all with thumbnails of people making funny faces and titles that say Video Overview Explainer, and a severe lack of care and creativity which lets a brand down. It's not expensive to have thumbnails and channel banners designed, so your channel maintains that important brand image. Anyway, back to it. Earlier on, I mentioned the ability to rank on Google with videos. In fact, it's 53 times easier to rank a video on Google than it is a web page, apparently. You'll find multiple sources online quoting this. So you can embed a YouTube video to a blog post to have it rank here in the video search section. It does need to be a YouTube video really, because Google favors that. In fact, 80% of the videos that rank on Google are from YouTube. If Google feels that users are best served with a video for particular terms, it gives you the ability to rank your content at the top of the search in a huge video. Wow! In the search list or in the video carousel. Of course, this content also can rank on YouTube, although they rank for different reasons, which the video at the end will explain more about. To use YouTube to market your business, produce videos on search terms, quality content that inspires people to subscribe, visit your site, and ultimately take some kind of action. Now, the pros of this are when you make a video that ranks for a search term, it can still be there and bring in views, followers, and business for years and years and years. It just won't vanish so long as the topic is evergreen. Now, believe it or not, there are still a lot of niches that don't have much competition on, meaning some industries have huge potential here. Have a click of this link to see how one business that we've worked with generated 6-figure contracts from using this technique, and they only did this with a few videos. The cons of this are, it's a lot of work. You need to spend time researching, planning, writing, filming, editing, and then promoting the content, and of course re-editing it to use on your social media afterwards. You'll find that one video can be reused in so many ways, it could be a very effective way to promote your business on multiple platforms. If you're staying away from marketing because it's too much work, then you probably have bigger problems. Using influencers on YouTube to market your business is a method that can deliver fast results. And that's the third way of doing this. Find creators in your niche who your target audience not only watch, but trust and pay to sponsor a video or their entire channel for a period of time. Brands have had big success with this. Honey, a voucher plugin, has almost become a household name from this method. You can offer the talent an affiliate link to get a cut of any sales they make through the link in the description too. For many, working with a lot of micro-influencers, so people with about 10 to 100,000 followers, will get the best results. You tend to find that it will cost less and yield a better return working with many smaller creators than 1 or 2 monster ones. So YouTube might just be the biggest marketing opportunity for your business you've never tried, but if you do, be realistic. It's a long-term project. Don't bank on anything going viral. If you want to learn more about ranking videos on Google, then check out this video here, watch this video to learn more about how to make video work for your business, and hit subscribe to learn about video marketing, YouTube, and everything you need to market your business with video 3 times a week.